x to the power of 3 equals x to the power of 5. So what we're first going to do is we're going to subtract x to the power of 3 on both sides. So for this side, x to the power of 3 minus x to the power of 3, well, these two just cancel out, so we get 0 equals x to the power of 5 minus x to the power of 3. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to factor out x to the power of 3 from this, because that is the greatest common factor of these two terms. So we have 0 equals x to the power of 3 times, well, what's x to the power of 3 x to the power of 5 divided by x to the power of 3? Well, an important property of exponents is that you have a to the power of m over a to the power of n. This is equal to a to the power of m minus n. So x to the power of 5 divided by x to the power of 3, this is equal to x to the power of 5 minus 3, and 5 minus 3 is 2, so this is equal to x squared, or x to the power of 2. So we have x to the power of 3 times x squared minus x to the power of 3 divided by x to the power of 3 is simply 1, because anything divided by itself is 1. So now we have two equations actually from this. We have x to the power of 3 equals 0 and x squared minus 1 equals 0. Well, x to the power of 3 equals 0. What to the power of 3 equals 0? The only number that fits in for x here is 0. So we have x equals 0. And this is one solution. Now we have x squared minus 1 equals 0. So if we add 1 on both sides, we get x squared equals 1. Now, if we take the square root on both sides, because we just want x, these two cancel out, so we get x equals positive or negative 1. So this would also be our answer. So now our three solutions are x equals 0, 1, and negative 1. So these three are our solutions. Guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential problem. So we have 8 to the power of 4 plus 8 to the power of 4. Now, what I'm first going to do is I'm actually going to factor out 8 to the power of 4 from this problem, because both terms are 8 to the power of 4. So if we factor out 8 to the power of 4, we get 8 to the power of 4 times, well, 8 to the power of 4 divided by 8 to the power of 4 is 1. Plus, again, 8 to the power of 4 divided by 8 to the power of 4 is 1. So now we get 8 to the power of 4 times 1 plus 1. Now 1 plus 1, well, that's simply just 2. So I'm going to replace 2 with 1 plus 1. So now we get 8 to the power of 4 times 2. Now, if we want to multiply two exponents, the exponents actually have to be the same. The bases of the exponents actually have to be the same. So this is actually 2 to the power of 1, and this is 8 to the power of 4. And the bases of these two are different, as you can see. The base of this is 8, and the base of 2 of this is 2. So I'm actually going to change 8 so that it turns into the base of 2. And 8 is actually equal to 2 to the power of 3. So I'm going to replace 8 with 2 to the power of 3. So now we get 2 to the power of 3 to the power of 4 times 2 to the power of 1. Now, if we have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this can actually be written as a to the power of m times n. So 2 to the power of 3 to the power of 4, this can be written as 2 to the power of 3 times 4, which is equal to 2 to the power of 3 times 4 is 12. So now we have 2 to the power of 12 times 2 to the power of 1. Now, if we have something in the form a to the power of m times a to the power of n, this is actually equal to a to the power of m plus n. So the exponents add with each other. So this would equal to 2 to the power of 12 plus 1. This is equal to 2 to the power of 12 plus 1 is 13. So 2 to the power of 13 is our answer.